Hey guys, Joe here, and here we are to talk about the Nes-Zap 85. So let's get this started right now. So the Nes-Zap is actually a good gun, one of my favorite guns. So what it is actually good at is it has this decent range, so it's actually good at killing. It has a decent damage, so of course you can kill, and it has a high fire rate, so you can get a lot of the ground, and you can also kill, very similar to the Aerospray MG, except for there's more range, more ability to kill. It doesn't get the ground quite as fast, but yeah, it's kind of close. Now there is something bad about it, is that its sub isn't the best, but we'll be going over that in a second. So let's go over this. First off, I'll be going over the equipment, and that is, I like to start with some damage up. Now personally, I'm using a second account, so I don't have all my tons of items, but one damage up, it doesn't really do way too much, but you can stack the damage up. You want quite a bit of damage ups, because if you get that, then it'll kill the opponent faster, which this gun is very good at. I use this as one of my killing guns. It does not kill as fast as the .52, but it does have a lot more range. So if you use my next item effectively, then you should be able to kill people with the .52. So the next thing I use is Ninja Squid, which everybody should be using personally. So what you do with Ninja Squid is you can hide in the water and you can move around, and people cannot see you within your own ink. So what you can do is be pretty far away, snipe people, and then shoot a little bit forward, go forward, snipe people again. This is kind of like a melee sniping, well, not really melee, more like a sniping but blaster type weapon. It has really far range, almost like the scatter shot, but it also is kind of like the junior in that it has a lot of damage and a lot of speed. So you want the Ninja Squid so you can get kind of close but not way too close. And finally, I like the Ink Saver because once again you can get the ground and you can shoot a lot more ink. Overall it's just a good one to have. I just like to have a lot of these because they just you save some ink. Well, let's now go over this weapon. So of course the high damage, some pretty high fire rate, and high range. So this is pretty much the okay of all worlds, but personally I just like that kind of playstyle. So first off about the Splat Bomb. So the Splat Bomb in my opinion is one of the worst subs in the game because it takes way too much energy to actually throw out, way too much ink, and it really doesn't give you way too much reward. So overall I'd recommend to steer away from the Splat Bomb if you are just nearing the end of the game and you want a little bit more range and a little bit more just ink all over the ground, throw a Splat Bomb. But other than that, don't use it way too much. But the second thing, the Echolocator, it does not get you a lot of kills, but what the Echolocator does do is it shows you on your little screen, it points out to every single opponent that is on the game, or just on the opponent's side of the field, I guess. So this is one of the more useful ones in the game, even though it does seem to be quite useless. But it is a lot more useful because it shows you where they are, so then you can follow them, so then you can actually hit them, and it will have a little circle around them, so you can always see them, even if they are using something like Ninja Squid. So it's a really nice thing. Now, this weapon isn't the best if you're playing for Turf Wars, but if you're playing the ranked mode, then this weapon becomes a lot better, because Echolocator is very good in the ranked mode where people try to hide a lot. So you'll be able to find everyone and kill them all, and not way too many weapons actually have this ability, so it is something a little nice that a lot of people don't actually do. But now let's get to the actual testing portion. Let's test this. And with the testing portion, let's just walk around a little bit. So of course you have your secondary, which is that, but as you can see it takes up a ton of ink. I can't even use two of them in a row. Takes up a ton of ink and it just takes a little bit too much. But as you can see, this shoots really far. What you can do with this weapon is kind of just like spaz out like up here, and then you'll be able to shoot really far, get a lot of coverage. Now you won't get 100% of everything, so if you are OCD, this weapon may not be the best for you, but you can kind of just like do this. As you can see, a lot's covered, and then after you're done, just press this and it'll put these little circles around everyone. So that'll be all fine and dandy. I would not recommend for you to try to upgrade this with some like equipment because it lasts a long time. So really it's decent enough, and of course it shows where everybody is. And with our upgrades, you can get some of this. And with the Ninja Squid, as you can see, you cannot see me moving, which is definitely very good. So you can just run around, shoot out of nowhere, go back underneath, shoot out of nowhere, just go back underneath, shoot out of nowhere. So that's it. Now I will be going to a little video, a 4-minute video or whatever, just of one match me using this weapon, and I'll try to show you anything in-game that I cannot show you right here. Okay, so we're back a little bit late, but as you can see, we can shoot really high into the air, get quite a bit of points. I did start a tiny bit late, but you can just shoot all the way around. This is a very long range weapon, one of the longer range ones. So if you are looking for a long range weapon, but you don't really want to go for a sniper, which is not way too good in Turf Wars, then this would be a definite good one. Now snipers are a lot better in ranked battle, but still, I feel like this gives you more versatility than a sniper, especially because of the secondary, not the secondary, the special move, I don't remember the name, the charge move. So let's do that right now. Get up the wall. Come on. Okay. Hate the freaking walls in this game. So you walk up here, as of course you can see that I saw where he was. I see where this guy is right here. So I can just hopefully I was hoping I could kill him. That wasn't a very good idea. I should have just ran away, but I was hoping that he wouldn't hit me. So then I could just sneaky, spooky hit him. But this does tell you exactly where everybody is, so of course that's a really good function about it. And if I can get up here, I'll be able to throw this up here. Now of course I can throw out these little bombs, but not just much of a function for them. You can kind of throw them out and then just hide for a bit. Almost killed that guy. Yeah, you can kind of throw them out, but not the best idea. Definitely don't spam them at least. Darn, he killed me right as I spawned. And as you can see, I should have been a little bit further away, because this weapon does really like to be far away. If you get up melee range like I was right then you aren't playing this weapon right at that time. You should try to be at like max range pretty much at all time. And this actually has a really low weapon spray, so you can kind of just shoot like kind of close to the middle. It's one of the more accurate guns in the game. Could have killed him. But yeah, it's one of the more accurate guns in the game, so it's one of the better ones in my opinion. It may not kill as fast as a lot of the other guns, but exciting. Hit the Ninja Squid. But if you are just like trying to hit people with it, it should probably kill quite a bit. Now let me just keep moving around, keep getting back here. And of course, you should jump, but there's nobody to jump to personally. Let's just shoot around. This can get the ground really fast, of course. A lot faster than the .52 as that guy was using. Now the .52 is a very good weapon that most people are using right now, but I feel like this can almost counter it. Like if you're playing this right, if you keep it in your distance, you can get a lot of ground with this, while the .52 can't get much, and then you can kind of snipe people. Darn, I got hit. Friggin' same crack it again, or splat charge. But you can really get a lot of kills. And one thing about this weapon is that you should not be doing what I've been doing for quite a bit. You should mostly be around the edges. The problem is I had somebody already on the edges this whole game. We should be around the edges, trying to kind of do this sort of thing, just going around, and then shooting near the middle. Like, if you're right up here, shoot towards the middle, throw out a grenade, just shoot, 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 shoot. And you can actually get a lot of ink on the ground. As you can see, I got all that ink over there, so that will give you a lot of ink. You should be near the sides, even though I was technically near the middle. But what you want to do with this weapon, you want to stay away, be near the sides, and if you do all that, you'll be able to win either barely like this or pretty effectively. Hopefully this video helped you a little bit. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.